folks, with people here, welcome back. So last week, had us finishing up some side quests. The last one was Alston's Daniel quest, finishing up that one. And now I think we're finally ready to get into Moonrise Tower. Let's go.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul? General Ketherick's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Well then, let's not keep her waiting.
Praise the Absolute. Struggle.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of
Another
the
true soul.
Absolute.
The disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
Many hearts, one soul, one mind.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers?
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's chosen for your failure.
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
The goblins. They failed me. They failed us all.
You lying little. And what would you do to those that have failed you?
They are put to death, obviously.
True. Ultimate failure must earn ultimate punishment. Night Warden Minthara, your crime is incompetence, and your sentence is death.
No!
Make her passing slow, Disciple Zorel. Be creative. A new true soul come to share their wisdom? And what do you have to contribute? A pity, then, that her faith was so inadequate. Take her below.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
Kill the goblins, too.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit! I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No! No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake! Oh, crap! You're gonna enjoy this, ain't ya?
Make it hurt.
A tale for the ages.
So much for peace. What do I have to lose?
moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you? I've shown Barnabas a kinder way. A kinder name is only fitting. That is the gifts the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better. I have. It is one thing to hear her voice. Quite another to feel the power she can grant. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do? The prayer, I think. Barnabas struggles with civilized speech, but he's been practicing.
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
Soul. No, Barnabas. We talked about this.
Like rope drawn taut beneath the blade, the connection simply snaps.
No. Barnabas. Darling. No!
There's an illithid parasite in that core.
Trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood, and wants more. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Mistra Rill.
Survival is all that matters.
Interesting.
Can't give up now. If not over, then through.
Wonder. Stuff. Somebody have a potion of animal speaking?
What am I to do?
Yes? What a day.
Orline can speak to it.
Clara was dragged to the prison in Moonrise. If she's still there, this is our last chance to save her. At least things have stayed interesting. Soldier? Aces. I'd love to, thanks.
Wasn't heard of it.
Let's march! Look where...
These are the stalking grounds of Steelclaw, furless one. Tread lightly. Fortunately for you, the slithering vermin I hunt has my attention. For now. It is a name I earned through bloodshed and death. Unfortunately, the more ignorant here refuse to use it. Fluffers, they call me. Idiots. Their name matters not, merely their demise. I braved lapping waters and leaking ships to find this prey. I butchered many, and will butcher many more. But this one I toy with. I slice, I tear, and when the time is right, I will bite its head off and bathe in its innards! You simply do not understand the hunt. True joy is the feel of screaming flesh beneath your fangs. Now I must return to my prey. It has been too long since it felt the bite of fear. Quiet, lest I miss its cries for mercy.
Okay.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Hey, soldier. Really? Really? If you insist, I'll make my way back. But don't be long, all right?
This was a way to swap companions outside of, when they're not in camp or in combat or anything. Huh. I
got a long road ahead.
My faith will guide me.
One with the weave.
Let's move.
Interesting. Araj Oblodra, trader in blood and the sanguineous arts. It is a pleasure to stand before a true soul and your pale companion. I'd like to offer my services, if you're willing. Please. You think someone in my line of work wouldn't recognize a vampire spawn when they see one? I trade in blood, and the potions that can be wrung from it. I'm more than happy to make you one, if you'd honor me with your blood. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, hmm? Research, naturally. A little experimentation, perhaps. I have an innate curiosity for all things sanguine. Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. Although perhaps there's one more thing we could discuss. Your vampiric friend.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. I assume he belongs to you? I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry, you want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion? Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank. can't say. It just smells wrong. Unnatural. Drinking it wouldn't kill me, but it would not be pleasant.
I don't have all day, true soul.
Fine. I'll do it. Darling, I've had a sudden change of heart. After all, who could resist such a delectable neck? Hold very, very still.
Incredible. Incredible.
Oh, hells. Oh.
Not your taste.
You're fetid, full of corruption.
I feel exquisite, though. So here's my part of the bargain. I hope you find it as satisfying as I found this. It was everything I imagined, and then more. I'll be able to put this to good use.
What now?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Who are those that come through here?
Tremors. Like a child at her first year.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. I need a quick word.
The eye focuses on you, taking in every detail of your appearance. As far as you can tell, it is a simple construct designed to provide additional security.
You haven't felt like prey in many moons,
Walk through the doors.
If only he had gone further.
Dang it.
Need to act fast. Time to deal some punishment.
No gloom, all doom.
I won't give in. No time for mercy. No one back home will ever believe this.
Your actions are pushing tempers to the limit. Persist, and things may get out of hand. Your violence is drawing the wrong kind of attention. Keep going, and there might be trouble. Your actions have not gone unnoticed. If they persist, it seems they will not go unpunished. Your aggression has gone too far. You're being reported to the guards. Your assault has caused panic. You may soon face greater odds than you had bargained for. You've started a panic. Word of your actions is about to spread. You've started a panic. Word of your actions is about to spread. You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Tremors. Like a child at her first Iliatry.
Find something here. Find something here, but I need both of those orbs in the room at the same time.
Tremors. Like a child at her first Iliatry.
Never a dull moment. Cutting to the chase.
What's the plan? Fall, damn you.
Gone with the weave.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Got to keep fighting.
Allow me to demonstrate.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Still wondering.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
Hopefully, nobody's aggroed on me. There's only one way to find out. Right.
And the dreams came. My brothers have the dreams too. Same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design. We'll find
If you have coin, then show it.
Well, since Minthara was naked, we're going to need some weapons for her. For this, the ones I got, I don't think will do. There are a couple of I gotta. Huh. Grab that. Okay. Get that. I've got armor I can put her in. That'll do.
Get moving, will you?
Just focus on the glory to come.
dreamscape.
They wouldn't admit it.
Alright, let's see if this will work.
Ah, excellent choice.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
Spellcasting has angered one of the guards. You're headed for the cells.
With pleasure.
What should I do?
The witching hour.
Can't even catch my breath. You've made a grave mistake.
Let's have some fun.
Nothing will stand in my way. Time for some bloody work. took the edge off.
Just a brief respite.
Some of this stuff to camp here. May work out. But we're going to do a new save anyway in case people are aggro and our man's just not going to let me.
When we win, there'll be loot enough to make us lords. Pray with me while we wait.
Oh, there's no door to close there.
Now, Meg, come on. We told you there's nothing there. Meg!
You'd find better lodgings out in the war camp, true soul. I know we're all one under the Absolute, but you do not want to bunk with an ogre.
Hush! Meat sounds above. Here.
For a moment, you do hear it. Flesh sliding on stone, like a living being extending through the walls.
Big! In walls above. Maybe. Whole tower. Loudest near kitchen. But Mig banned. Not allowed to pet gnolls. You find meat? You share.
So far, so good. My plan seems to be working.
You'd find better lodgings out in the war camp, true soul. I know we're all one under the Absolute, but you do not want to bunk with an ogre.
Don't mind Meg and her meat sounds. It's just her brain flopping around in her skull.
Hush! Meat sounds above. Here.
For a moment, you do hear it. Flesh sliding on stone, like a living being extending through the walls.
Big! In walls above! Maybe whole tower. Loudest near kitchen. But Mig banned. Not allowed to pet nose. You find meat? You share.
Alright, so my plan seems to be working pretty good.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Alright, I'm moving around like I don't want them to.
Sister, pray with me while
You recognize the after effects of a spell. You also recognize that look of accusation. Were you responsible?
Make it hurt.
let's end this.
Folks, an attack of opportunity.
Blood comes easy these days.
Well, I'll take that.
I don't fancy their chances.
How's he not charmed anymore? It was her that.
We need to stay focused.
Nothing important is ever easy.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Can't give up.
Time to push my luck again.
Leave me alone and see if I get aggro from anything.
Sister, pray with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
Yes, when we did, they'll be looking up to make us lords.
There's a lot of dudes in here.
Many hearts, one soul. Of many thoughts, one mind.
I'd have to use some massive crowd control here. Hey, then.
This is the spot that's marked on that map.
Of many hearts, one soul. Of many thoughts, one mind.
have to ask, Astarion. Do people taste different from one another when you feed?
It all depends. A clean neck certainly helps.
Come on. You know I'm talking about their blood.
Of course. There are different vintages. Young Noble is wonderful if you can get it, but Crone has its charms too.
Feel the toll here?
Enjoy the view. This feels like it'd stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords on a clear day. If this place ever gets into the day.
Seek and you shall find me.
With finesse.
What fools these mortals be. Knight to King 5.
No choice but to keep going.
Got to press on.
Have to camp soon. One hit point.
Let's go.
The last board is set.
Where do I go from here? Try me.
Ready. Seems simple enough.
It might be a bug because it seemed he had more hit points than that. They've resisted every bit of my crowd control technique.
Another fight. Let's go.
Can't afford to let up.
I speak, they burn.
But I am going to have to camp now.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
And it's stuff to camp. And make camp.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale. Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him. I love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies. Indeed. The curse is still present, of course. Just veiled and at arm's length for now. Not a trick I can repeat often, but tonight is different. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder, and with company to match. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure. Thank you. But even if we do find another way, perhaps this is the right way. The end fate wishes for me. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms. One moment with you could sate me for a lifetime and prize the fear from my heart. I'm so very glad you came to share this with me. I know this is all unreal, but I created it for you. You must know that you're very special to me. If things were different, if we were home, I'd have taken time to do things properly, to say it all better. But time is short. I'm in love with you. Not if I have any say in the matter. I want it to be perfect. To bond with you in the way the gods do, intertwining our spirits in visions of the weave. How about the perfect night in Waterdeep? Yes? Let's imagine how it would be. The scene is this. You and I stand in the room that is the center of my universe. Sculptures, the paintings, the walls enlivened by the spines of 1,000 books. The grand piano plays the Lyrian suites all by itself, and as we look out beyond the arches that lead to the terrace, we see the weary sun take its daily dive into the sea. My favorite spot. Many times, evening turned to night and back to daybreak once more while I sat here, lost in words. Oh, allow me to live dangerously while I still can. This one here is called The Art of the Night. It details the first 1,000 nights of a newlywed king and queen. They turned everything they did into an art. The art of conversation, the art of taste, time-honored and newly acquired. The art of the body, the exploration and acceptance of the self and the other. The art of the night itself. I say we take a page from their book. I'm many things, but coy's not one of them. What do you say? The stars will be our bed. Come here. Why confine ourselves to the pleasures of mortal flesh? There's but one stitch in a vast tapestry. Let me show you more. The old ways, then. If that is what you wish, so be it. A small gesture towards your comfort.
Gail wants to speak again.
I wanted to talk to you about our night together. Have you ever walked to the very edge of a great precipice and shuddered at how easy it would be to step into the void? Ever since Elminster told me of Mistra's expectations of me, it felt like I've been walking along such a cliff face. The great drop to nothingness, never out of my sight. But you led me away from the edge. Without your words, your touch, I fear I would have sought purpose and solace in that void. And reminded me what living can feel like. I had been hoping you'd say that. To be an object of pity. I couldn't live with that. I hope the end is much farther away than I had suspected. I hope that night meant as much to you as it did to me. And I hope we will have more time together. Together. Alone.
One-off affair. Wonderful.
I'll see that there is. Woe betide anyone who tries to stop me. There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure. Plenty of them, and all complicated. It's not easy to turn away from one you once loved, but now that I see our relationship with all the illumination hindsight has to offer, I mostly feel only regret. I was not the first wizard to fall under her spell, nor will I be the last. I was an amusement to her. Mortal to be trifled with, amused and eventually discarded. I regret the way I hurt her, of course I do. But she would have seen me destroy myself to earn her forgiveness. There's no love lost between us. None at all. What a question. No, you're not the first. Though you are the first since my relationship with Mystra came to its ignominious end. When the true danger posed by my condition became apparent, I had no choice but to sequester myself away from civilized society. A reclusive wizard. Who'd have thought? After so long with Mystra, I have to say the pleasures of mortal love are much sweeter than I remember. Though perhaps that's simply because it's with you. I'm many things to many people, but I'm never a man to throw the L word around lightly. I said exactly what I meant. I love you. You should never, never doubt that. Grateful, mostly. For meeting you. For having someone who cares that I'm here, alive, and not reduced to a cloud of netherese vapor. Someone apart from my Tressim, that is. You must know, our relationship is the brightest spot in our otherwise bleak endeavor. To know you love me for the man I am and not the magic I command. None have loved me so purely before. You are everything to me. And yet our relationship is only a nascent fraction of what it will become. You give me hope. I've not had that in some time. No matter. After all, a bond like ours hardly needs words to express it. What else is troubling you?
Like there's more conversation to be had at their arrest. Let's see if anybody says anything.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimaginable evil. But Thorm, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen. My father is somewhere in this tower. I won't leave him in Thorm's hands. And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination.
Not in a mere prison cell, certainly. My guess, Thorm will have confined him in the bowels of the tower. The deeper we dig, the closer we get.
Greetings.
Still doesn't have much to say right now.
Shah's blessings upon you.
He's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager.
Need something?
Oakfather preserve you.
Copper for your thoughts?
See if Withers has anything to say now that bosoms have been shared.
Fate spin.
Dost thou require
Nope.
a new ally?
You have anything to say?
If Bowman says I'll be alright, I'll be alright. I just wish... I wish it was different. I wish Mum and Pops was here. I hope so. 'Cause it stinks.
Like we gotta make camp again. Arian wants to talk now.
The way she leered at me. The blood merchant. I can't get it out of my head. I did what I always did. I let her use me. Why does it feel different to all the other times then? I'll drink that potion and never think about it again afterwards. But what I had to do to get it is going to stay. There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? Haven't you been through all I have? You damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again. All the promiscuous jibes paint a picture of someone who had relished the deed. You couldn't really have known. I had nothing at all for so long. Not even my body. That was owned by Cazador. To be sent out to tempt fools into his palace. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. Most of them didn't even grant me temporary bliss. I thought it would be nothing at all to sell myself to that drow's fantasies, but the price was higher than I imagined. I don't want to do it again. It isn't worth the scars anymore.
May the darkness protect you.
Greetings.
Anybody else have anything?
Well met.
Copper for your thoughts.
Oakfather preserve you.
Whatever you need, you only have to ask. There's nothing
there's
that would
anything
give me
new.
greater pleasure. no matter. After all, a bond like ours hardly needs words to express it. What else is troubling you?
We think her and Gail would snuggle up during the camp things now. Okay, we'll go ahead and end this episode for now this week. We've discovered that we can run through the tower and kill folks, and not aggro everybody, kind of like we did with the Goblin Camp. I may continue with that next week. We also discovered, much to her dismay, that she's in love with a nerdy wizard. I guess she never thought she would be. It's kind of taken her by surprise. That's why she didn't really say the L word right off. But there you have it. Anyway, be good to each other. Take care of each other. Be safe out there. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next video.